Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout.
Listen to this track, bitch.
Girl, the way you move it got me in a trance. DJ, turn me up. Ladies, this your jam. I'ma sip my Moscato. You gon' move the pain. And I'ma throw this money while you do it with no hand.
Hey guys, this is Seabass Career with another video. This one is not really going to be a rant, but some people may classify it as a rant. But it's more going to be about a discussion of today's music, and old music too. Now, let's start with today's music. Today's music is, obviously the genres are rap, hip-hop, and pop, and, you know, all the other kind of genres you could think of. Techno also, and everything like that. Now, there still is rock, but not like, you know, extreme classic rock, like, you know, the Scorpions, or Beatles, or anything like that. Nothing like that anymore. They do have some really good bands coming out, though. And some, you know, punk rock bands, which are, Green Day is okay. I'm not really a fan of Green Day at all. I used to be, but I don't like it anymore. Their songs are sometimes very terrible, too. Oh, well. Anyway, let's get started with the, discussion. Today's music. Now, my first time listening to music was when I was a little kid, and it was like the early 1990s, and when I first heard classic music, classic rock, I wasn't really into it. More or less, I was like into today's music. I went from today's music to old music, and then kind of between. Here's how it came out. I was a little kid, and when I was little, I would listen to like Nelly, I would listen to Snoop Dogg, I would listen to all these rap and hip-hop artists, and I would think, this music is awesome. It's like, I really enjoy this music. I was really a fan of today's music that time, in the early 2000s and the late 1990s. Then, when it came to about the middle of the 2000s, it started to slope a little bit. When I first, like, when I heard Soulja Boy, and when I heard all these other, like, little artists come out, like, I don't know if Lil Wayne was there, yeah. Lil Wayne came out, and then when all these other, you know, crazy, like, Papoose and all that jazz that came out, I wasn't really interested in it at all. I was like, you know, rap wasn't the same as it used to be. It's now changed. It came from, like, talking about cars and brims and grills from Nelly's song. Probably a good song, really good song to listen to. And, you know, all the other kind of songs. But then they started talking about sex, girls, and all this other crap, weed and drugs. I'm like, what the hell happened to today's rap? And then when I heard Wiz Khalifa, I'm like, that set the line for me. I'm done with rap for a while. So I started listening to old rap, of course, because I was like into old rap. And I started slowly listening to Wiz a little bit. I got only a few songs on my phone that I really enjoy, like Black and Yellow, and what was the other one? Roll Up. I think that was it. Roll Up. But those other songs, I think they're trash. That's just me. I just think they're trash. But, well, anyway, during the time that I was listening to today's music, and, you know, like during the 2000s and the early 1990s, like I've already said, I started listening to some rock. And my dad I was in my dad's truck, and we would always listen to rock. Always listen to rock. I mean, classic rock. Like, but then there was, like, the perfect kind of rock. Like, Disturbed. That was probably the first one I've listened to. It's where I really got into rock. And then I started listening to classic rock, because I heard all these, you know, artists I never even heard of. Like, I never even heard of the Ramones before, or the Beatles, or anything like that. I have never heard anything like that before. Then, as soon as my age started going up, my thoughts on music started getting a little more clearer now. and I started interpreting music a little more than I used to as a kid. But now today's music is okay. I mean, I really listen to it sometimes. Like, I listen to Katy Perry. Yes, I like Katy Perry. I don't care what you say. I just listen to some artists, I listen to Wiz a little bit. I listen to Lil Wayne a little bit, but I just don't really care for them at all. I mean, if other people like it, hey, that's you. I'm not really going to argue with that. It's your opinion. But, yeah, that's pretty much how my interpretations of music has been. But classic rock. Classic rock is where I really enjoy. And I love listening to oldies. I don't know why. It's just that it's just different. And they had a lot more creativity in oldies. I mean, you had all these different kind of rocks. It wasn't just like, just regular rock, like, screamo rock or anything like that. No. There was like classic, alternative, punk, thrash metal, so many different genres and different subgenres of rock and metal at the same time. And my favorite band used to be Metallica, but now it's starting to slowly dip a little bit. I barely listen to any Metallica songs anymore because they kind of got old for me. But I'll listen to it occasionally, sometimes one at a time. But Metallica is still one of my favorite bands, but not just my absolute favorite, but I don't really have much of a favorite band right now. I just listen to every kind of music. I'll listen to blues. I'll listen to country. Country's okay. I mean, people say country is like one of the worst kind of genres of music. I think it's okay. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. But, yeah. Rap is alright. I mean, rap back then was the best. And hip-hop back then was the best. And then you have punk. Punk rock I'm actually starting to get used to because, I used to play these kind of games that we'd have to play this punk rock on here. I was like, what is this? What is this crap on here? Then I started to get used to it because I'm like, this ain't a really bad song. Like, if you guys have heard of Blitzkrieg Pop or Bring the Noise from Anthrax or any of them, you know what I'm talking about. But for all of you guys who have different musical opinions, hey, that's all I really need to say. And classical music, I don't really enjoy. I used to kind of like listen to it a little bit, but I'm not really a fan of classical music. I would love to do music theory though, like to think my thoughts on music, because I usually listen to music more than anything. And watch videos on YouTube. That's probably one of my few hobbies also. And, other things like that. But that's all I can say about this video, talking about music and everything. I don't really think I have anything else to say. Nope, not really. See you guys later.
Wow.